Folk football back again with your latest Scottish football news. I say latest, two bits of news that are out of date, but we'll give a wee couple of predictions for tonight's Scottish games. No Premiership action, but a lot of other games to get into. But Rangers have been left astonished. The Scottish FA backs decision to disallow Alfredo Morelos' Derby goal. I'm not really surprised that they're going to back Kevin Clancy in this. If I have to, I think it's a total disgrace that the goal did not stand. But it is one of those ones where, because by the letter of the law, it's not a clear and obvious mistake, they can't overturn it. Even though, they're grabbing each other. Dermot Gallagher said, if you start giving these, you'll be given 10 penalties and 45 free kicks a game for just these incidents alone. We see it loads of times. I mean, it's a joke how the inconsistencies of the league and just the SFA, man, it's a disgrace, but I don't think Rangers can really be left astonished. Of course, they're going to come out and say that, right? And I agree with them, but they're really surprised. The SFA are pish. Definitely not, but that's the way it's happened. Obviously, with Kevin Clancy, he has had threats to his life, which are obviously a disgrace, but again, not really surprised in the slightest from some people, because some people take it too far. So that is what it is. But yeah, Rangers left astonished. Let's move on to the next bit. I don't really want to talk about Old Firm anymore. It's done, right? I talked about it in the review show. I'm 22. I've a good number of years left to watch Rangers beat Celtic, so I don't want to dwell too much over it. Alrighty, so anyway, Hearts of Midlothian have appointed Stephen Naismith as interim boss until the end of the season. I'm surprised at this. Personally, it's like what they sack Robbie Nielsen just to bring in Stevie Naismith. Well, I say bring him in. Of course, he was he'll be assisted by the coaches. He has been working with Steve Clark, Naismith, but it just seems very weird. You've also Lee McCulloch leaving Tynecastle as well. I don't know. I know it could just be a case that you get the manager out and Hearts automatically bounce back, but will they? I mean, I wouldn't bet my top rocker on that. The record against Hibs has been very good recently. Just because if they beat Hibs here does not mean you've made the right decision. I think Nielsen should have been given the season. Has he not earned that? The spells with Hearts, he's done brilliantly, got them European football, group stage football, man. Albeit, right, the results in Europe didn't exactly light up the world, but it gave Hearts fans a few nights to remember, a few cheeky W's against RFS and all that good stuff. But again, yeah, let's put it this way, right? Stevie Naismith gets the job or somebody else, and say Hearts do get third, are they really going to do a much better job in Europe next season? I'm not convinced, man. I'm really not. But fair play to Stephen Naismith. He got the job till the end of the season. And to end the video here, we are going to go through the Scottish League 2, League 1 and Championship. And I'm going to predict how many games is there. There's 9 games. 9 games. 9 games, Stevie. There's fucking 7, mate. Where are you getting 9 for? So the top of the table clash in Dumbarton against Stirling Albion. I think Dumbarton... I think the league's done for them, but they'll probably need to win here. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next up, Elgin City against Stenhousemuir. Elgin City are a bit shitty, so I'm going to go 2-1 Stenhousemuir. Moving up a league, we're going to League 1. We've got Montrose against Falkirk. These games are kind of dead. I mean, apart from the Peerhead one. I say these games, only kind of 2 of them, but the top of the league's sorted. Dunfermline have won it, right? So Montrose Falkirk, I'm going to go 2-1 Falkirk. Peterhead, right, recently won, but cancelled out by Clyde's draw, essentially. I mean, not that draw cancels out a victory, but these teams were on 19 and 17 points between them, so kind of is cancelled out if you're being honest. But you know what? I'm going to go for Peterhead to draw 1 each with Dunfermline. Ho-ho! Because I'm the man that predicted them to beat FC Edinburgh at the weekend, so why can't they do it against Dunfermline? Probably because they're a bunch of jobbers, and that is probably a good enough reason. We've got Dundee taking on Raith Rovers. I hope Raith Rovers does something, because I want Queen's Park promoted, but yeah, I'm going to go with... I'm just going to go Dundee, sadly. 2-1 Dundee. Inverness Caledonian Thistle against Arbroath. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And then Greenock Morton against Hamilton Academical. I'm going to go 2-1. Hamilton Academical. Oh yeah. But anyway, guys, that is it for Fog Football. Rangers astonished. Stevie Naismith in charge. And a few wee predictions. What's not to love here on a Tuesday afternoon?